Alright guys, welcome back to Big Bag. Everyone was absolutely horrified by my knives tier list, so now I've got every single AK-47 in the game as of 2025, tier list. And hopefully you guys don't get so mad this time. So starting off with I don't know the names of all of these. Is this one the Rat Rod? I think it is. I used to own this one, and I quite like it actually. I think it's a pretty good skin. I think it's just like kind of like a B tier skin. Like I would use that if I was strapped for cash for sure. Empress, A tier, I would say. Empress is really nice. Always happy to pick that one up. Not quite on the level of some of the other ones, but definitely really good. Slate, uh, clean skin. Honestly, I don't think there's going to be many D or F tier. I feel like most of the AK skins are pretty nice, so I want to make it a pretty normally distributed one. I think it is worse than the Rat Rod. I think no, it's too nice to go C, but it's definitely like on the lower end of B. I think. This one I forget. It's like, has it got Palm in the name? I can't remember what this one's actually called here. I actually might zoom in a bit so you guys can see better. I think that's okay if I just move myself over here. Will that be good? I think that's going to be good. Okay, now you guys can get a better view of the skin. Anyway, whatever this one is, I do quite like the skin, but just not quite on the level of the other ones. Definitely a good budget option. I'm not sure how much that one is, but it's probably only a few bucks, right? So not too bad. This one, the Uncharted, I don't like that skin very much. D tier. It's definitely not as bad as it could be. If you're gone for like an understated inventory, it could be good, but not for me. Okay, the Wild Lotus. I know this is one of the most beloved AK skins, but I think it's wildly overrated. I probably objectively like the Slate better, so I think I'm gonna go bottom of B tier for now. I don't know. It just like I like the front of it. I like the green detailing here, but the artwork itself, I just think it's way overrated for sure. The Arabesque, is this? No, that's the gold one. What is this one? The Baroque. That's right. Okay, my bad. The Baroque AK, Baroque purple. I know it's a bit worse than this one, I think, than whatever this one's called. The Olive something? Olive? I don't know. Whatever it is. Jaguar? Okay, I did not like the skin back in the day when I was playing in 2014 and it was a new skin. I didn't like it very much. These days, obviously, it's a nostalgia factor. It's grown on me. I would probably put it in the B tier. Probably high B tier for now. Whatever this one is, I don't really like it that much. It's probably just a C tier AK. It's alright looking, but certainly not special. This one, I forget what it's called. It's got the graffiti. It's also got like a holographic effect, which I think is pretty cool. It probably saves the skin because just in general, the design's not my favorite, but the holographic effect is definitely good. I think it's a B tier AK. Okay, this one, also one I've forgotten the name of temporarily, but not really my favorite. Probably just like another C tier AK. Probably gonna put it there. I don't really. Again, it's like kind of the same deal as anything here. Like if you're strapped for cash, they're decent, but not the best. Okay, Vulcan easy S tier. I'm not sure. We'll have to see towards the end of the tier list, but this may be my favorite AK. It is so nice, and I've owned these at multiple points, and of course I regret not keeping it because if I could be rocking I was rocking the AK Vulcan like 2 years ago. I should have kept it, but I think I sold it for like $100, and now it probably costs like 5 times more to buy. But oof, but yeah, definitely a great skin. I mean, just like so like OG. Like putting some blue stickers, like some Team Liquid stickers on there just goes absolutely hard. So, okay, Asimov. I do like the Asimov, but I don't really think it fits the shape of the AK that well. Like, I definitely prefer it so much more on the M4 or something. Honestly, is it A tier? I'm not quite sure if it is. And honestly, I'm not really sure if Empress is either. No, Empress definitely is. I think it's like low A tier, and I would say actually Asimov's maybe high B tier. To be honest, I just don't really think it. I love Asimov. It's probably my favorite finish, but just like on the AK, I've just never thought of it as that good. Okay, Fuel Injector I really like. Honestly, the picture doesn't do it justice. I feel like in game it looks way better, and I do like yellow skins in general. So yeah, I would put it in the A tier. Bloodsport, I think it's like a low S. It's definitely not as good as the Vulcan, but it is such a nice skin. And like, you know, I always love watching Rops with it. I feel like I think this is still the AK that Rops runs, and I don't know, it's just such a nice skin. I like that kind of more colorful, kind of futuristic look that you got on these two, but just doesn't really, the Vulcan, like, I mean, the Asimov doesn't really do it for me. This one, I don't know what it is, but it's D tier for me. That's a pretty ugly skin. Aquamarine Revenge, I've always thought was pretty overrated. I would just put it in the C tier. What is this? I don't even know what this one is. This the Cartel? No, I don't think it's the Cartel. No, that's the cartel there. What is this one? This must be one of the new ones. But to be honest, it kind of looks like D tier to me. I don't know. I'd have to see it in game, but probably high D tier, I guess. This one, what's this one called again? I've forgotten. My friend had it. Damn. I remembered when I first saw the image, but now I've forgotten. But it is a really nice skin. It is a really nice skin. I think it looks better again in game than it does in the picture. I think it's like bottom of A tier maybe here. I feel like that's fair. I do think the hype is justified on this one. I do think so. The Jet Set. Definitely an OG skin. I would definitely run one of these if I had it, just because they're so expensive and OG and everything, but I don't really think they look the greatest. Probably just thinking like a B tier here. Like nostalgia's sake has bumped up the Jaguar. It probably also bumps up the Jet Set. Case hardened, easy S tier. Not quite as good as the Vulcan in my opinion, but yeah, I mean this is the most iconic skin. Is it the most iconic skin in Counter-Strike? I think it is more iconic than like Orp Asimov. I don't know. It's just like it's just goated. It just is goated. That is a great skin. I also don't really like the scar pattern that much. I think just like a pattern more like the one in the picture is ideal, where you have like kind of an even distribution of blue. So I mean, if they were still affordable, I would definitely get one. Safari Mesh. It is an ugly skin, I would say, and it does look better on some other skins, but on the AK, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's F tier. I'm sorry. The MK Orbit, definitely a D tier skin. Could even be F tier. I don't think it's quite F tier. It doesn't look that bad, but yeah, I'd probably put it next to the Uncharted. This one's interesting. I don't know if I've seen that in game ever, but it's not very appealing to me. I would probably just say bottom of C tier here. I don't know. I don't mind some of the colors on here. I'd probably go to middle of C tier. Gold Arabesque. I definitely think this skin is really nice. Like, I definitely enjoy seeing it. I feel like this is the skin. This is what I've always thought about the skin. This is the skin you get if you're a pro. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like golden AK. That's a flex. That's flexware, but you have to earn it. I would probably put it around here. Oh, man, what is this one called? It'll come to me. This one, the Legion of Anubis, is this one not like really low resolution looking in game? To me, it always looks like it's kind of low res, strangely enough. It's never been my favorite red AK skin. I'm honestly putting it in C tier. I don't think it's really as good as anything in the B tier, to be honest. Then again, we've got the Wild Lotus. I think it's pretty close with the Wild Lotus. I think top of C is actually fair. Frontside Misty, poor man's Vulcan in every way. But it's alright. I think actually C tier as well. Call me crazy. Nah, it's probably a B tier AK. I'm gonna go there, but it hurts me because it's just so much worse than the Vulcan. I don't even want them to be in the same conversation, but I think B tier is okay. Jungle Spray, whatever it's called. Jungle Dashed, I think, right? Quite a nice skin, honestly. I think it's definitely solid, like C tier, maybe even B. I like it. Like it's probably pretty on par with this one. I think they look kind of equivalent, so I think that's fair. Fire Serpent has many haters. I'm not one. I think it does go S tier. It's worse than the Bloodsport. Is it better than the Fuel Injector? I think so. I think the Fire Serpent lives up to the hype. Still to this day, I really like it. People who don't like it, I get it, but like, it's great. This is the Predator, I think. Yeah, the Predator does look better than the Safari Mesh, but it's not skin I would run personally. Emerald Pinstripe, honestly pretty underrated. Could be B tier. Could be. I think I like it better than all the C tier skins, actually. Yeah, I'm going to go B tier. I'm going to go below the Jet Set here, so that should be fine. The baggage, it's not first class, it's baggage something, isn't it? I forget what it's called. Is a pretty, honestly, it looks worse than the pinstrap, I think. I don't really think I could go too much better than B tier. It's no, nostalgia pushes it up. I would honestly rather own it than most of these, so I'm gonna go middle of C tier here. But yeah, I mean, honestly, pretty poor skin, if we're being objective. But I like it for the nostalgia sake. Redline, very clean skin. It's gonna go A tier here. Probably. What is this one called, man? Oh my gosh, it's really annoying me. I think bottom of A tier makes sense. Yeah, it's really clean. Honestly, like from the picture, it honestly outdoes all the ones in A tier. But I think in game, especially because it can't be fact new, I think it's like a bottom of A tier AK skin. This one, the... Damn, what is this one called? I don't know. It's just too many names to remember, man. I think it's like an A tier one, maybe. A B tier. I mean, I think it's B tier. I think it is better than. I think we're kind of putting it above the Rat Rod here, below the Jaguar. I think that's fair. It's one of the flashy ones. You can tell I do like flashier skins. I mean, a lot of the less flashy ones are down here, apart from this one. But yeah, I don't know. This is like I don't like the wood peeking through. I think it would be better without the wood. But then again, I don't know. It's just alright. It's pretty good. The Ice Cold is actually my main AK skin at the moment, which is interesting because, like, I definitely think this skin was way improved with, like, putting the water stickers on the mag, putting, like, a sticker over here, putting a charm on it. I don't know, like, I think the baseline skin is probably more like a B, maybe even a low B, but with all my skins and stuff on it, I would put it, like, high B. With all my stickers, I mean, so I think it's like a middle of B AK. Honestly, like, just without anything on it, I'm gonna go low B. But I actually do prefer it to the Wild Lotus, believe it or not. But I definitely like the color scheme, and I think with stickers it can really be improved. Point Disarray I've always thought was pretty overrated. But is it C tier? I think it's probably better than C tier. I don't know. It actually might be C tier here, guys. I think top of C makes sense to me. Red Lamb, OG classic skin. Red Lamb's gonna go in the B tier. Gonna put it just below the Emerald Pinstrap. Black Lamb, yeah, probably more like a C tier skin here. Gonna put it above the baggage, whatever it's called. What's this one? The Onka, Pantera Onka? Is that it? I actually can't remember. I've never seen one of these in game, I think, so... Wait, is that a different skin or is that one? I don't know, but it is good. It's a B tier AK in my opinion. Maybe I have Rat Rod too high though. I think a Rat Rod can go down here. And then this one... Is it better than the Jaguar? It probably is slightly better than the Jaguar. Like that. I think that's good. We have two basically the same AK. This one's the something net. I don't know. It's pretty ugly to my mind, actually. Probably more like a D tier AK. I like the white detailing at the front, but yeah, I don't know. Top of D. Frontside Misty is there again. I guess we can just put that at the bottom. Blue Laminate is also nice. Probably not quite as nice as the Red Lamb, so I think here makes sense in the B tier. This one, not a big fan of this one. Does not look really good. I think it's probably more like a D tier. Probably top of D tier, whatever this one's called. Wasteland Rebel, definitely one of the least flashy skins that I really like. I think Wasteland Rebel's got to go in the A tier. I think I even put it middle of A tier. I think it's really nice. Okay, the Neon Rider, is it? I'm not sure. Not a particularly nice skin. Not one I've ever been a big fan of. I think it's like another C tier. One of the worst flashy AKs. I'm gonna put it behind the Black Lamb. Does that make sense? Is it worse than the Blue Laminate? I think so. I don't know. I'd probably rock it over a Blue Laminate just because it's more like interesting. But objectively speaking, I don't know. I just think it's a bit overrated. Like these purple ones sometimes don't look that good. This new one, it's alright, but yeah, I think it's still probably more like a C tier or a D tier. The longer I look, I think Baroque Purple has to come down, and I think this one actually kind of goes middle of D tier. I just don't think it's quite there. Cartel, definitely a classic skin. Probably B tier somewhere here. I think it's like quite a unique one to rock. Yeah, I feel like it's a good spot already. Green Lamb, just because it's new. I don't know. No nostalgia factor, so I'll put it top of C tier. It's almost as good as the other laminates, but I'd just go for a pinstripe personally. The X-ray is very overrated, to be honest. I think it's decent, but yeah, definitely not the nicest AK skin. Maybe the B tier. I think the B tier. I feel like this makes sense. I feel like it goes behind. Yeah, I'll put it behind the Red Lamb. Elite build, decent C tier AK, I would say. Probably top of C tier. I think it looks good, but I don't know. This is the poor man's Red Line again. The hydroponic. Okay, this is the last one. It's also controversial for me because I don't like it that much. It's grown on me over the years just because it's such an OG skin. It kind of reminds me of the Wild Lotus, where I really like the front detailing with the green, but beyond that, it's not special to me. Is this crazy? I'd like, obviously because it's expensive, I would rock it if I got it, but yeah, I think it's actually like low. I think it goes here. I think it's better than the Wild Lotus. Is it? I think it is better than the Wild Lotus. I'd put it like below the... I'd put it above the Frontside Misty, below the X-Ray. So this is my final tier list. Vulcan, Case Hardened, Bloodsport, and Fire Serpent are my 4 favorite AKs in that order. And the F tier only taken up by some of the crapper skins in the game, to be fair. I could even move down some of these ones, like the MK Orbit or the Uncharted. I don't know. Anything in here, I would almost rather a default AK. As soon as you're in C tier, I'd probably use these, like, but only like I don't really like them that much more. B tier, that's where I would actually start to spend a decent amount of money on these. A tier, I think everything A tier and S tier is unfortunately expensive. What's the most affordable one? Probably none of these are actually affordable anymore. So good luck, I guess. Maybe you can still get the Wasteland Rebel for a decent price, or maybe the Redline. But yeah, that's kind of what I would say. Best skin, maybe all up there with my favorite skins of all time. Definitely my favorite AK skin is the Vulcan. So let me know what you thought on my list, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.